Hi, welcome to Curriculum Night with Miss Bylsma. I'm Adrienne Bylsma. You're watching this because your scholar is enrolled in one of my 3 courses for Islander Middle School for this first trimester. They're either in Yoga 7-8, where our big focus is to identify anxiety and stress that we feel within ourselves, find strategies in physical movements and deep breath that support our body to calm down, regulate, and then move on with the next part of our day. Your student might be enrolled in my PE6 course, where our big mission and push is to understand what's our self-responsibility when it comes to physical activity. How can I make sure that I move away from the screen, hold up my goals and my self-interest for my physical welfare, as well as fitness testing for my cardio, flexibility, muscular strength, and muscular endurance. And finally, my web course's big mission is for the 8th grade web leaders to serve the 6th graders as a student mentor and build connections within our schoolhouse. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here to join me. This is my 18th year of teaching. My career is old enough to vote and buy lotto tickets, which is super exciting. I have a couple gray hairs to prove it, but not too many. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, where I still have family that's there today. I established my roots in the Pacific Northwest when I attended college at WSU. Go Cougs! And this is my 9th year teaching in the Mercer Island School District. Besides being a teacher in this online platform, I'm also a parent to a 3rd grade child, so I have deep empathy for us as a community to help out in the parents and student struggle. So please recognize that together we can work through collaboration, grace, patience, and support each other in this wild time. I'm a standard-based grading teacher, and I like to analyze this concept between formative and summative assessment by really thinking about this picture that's on our screen. Formative and summative assessments sometimes get muddied up, so I want you to remember the concept this way. Formative assessments for my class are no counts. They're practice opportunities. Summative assessments are the big performing opportunities, like a post-assessment, a test, a demonstration. So formative assessments, what does that look like? Those are practice opportunities where the student is working through the standard, trying to achieve mastery. Think of that as the chef who is really fine-tuning the recipe on their soup. They're working behind the scenes. They might try multiple times. They might have a peer who taste tests alongside with them and gives them advice. But the summative assessment is the one that really counts in the concept of the chef world. That's when the chef is presenting the soup to the customer. So there are going to be times when your student is working through practice and a formative mark. On Skyward, you're going to see formative scores bolded as no counts, but there'll be numbers next to them to inform you and the student where they are in achievement of that mastery skill. Then the summative will also be there to represent the concept of what does the final performance or soup look like in the customer's hands? How did they do when it was time to perform? Overall, the score in Skyward is going to be the cumulative mark of the summative assessments. And those scores, whether they be formative or summative, will be marked and indicated for you by these 4 indicators. 4 being distinguished, 3 being proficient or mastery of that grade level learning target. 2 is approaching. There's some things that they're not quite getting yet, but they're very close to the mark. And 1, there's some major gaps. They're basic. You'll also see the grade mark NE, or not enough evidence, in Skyward. This is where there might be a missing assignment or assessment for formative or summative, where I, as the teacher, don't have enough evidence to provide them a score. With that being said, late work is always accepted and revisions are encouraged to demonstrate mastery. Finally, if you have any questions for me, or if you need some more information about the progress of your students' work and the design of the course, please feel free to email or Schoology message me. I'm thankful for you for sharing your Scholar with me, and I want you to be well, stay safe. Thanks for joining me.